So we'll start solving the next 20 questions in this video. If you happen to see, only one basic fact you should know is that what is the new world, what is the old world. So this one basic thing, if you had seen, then you would actually solve this. So new world is this South America, and old world is Europe. So when the Europeans started colonizing, so world history in mains you would study, when they started colonizing, they called themselves the old world, the other things as new world. Simple. In this you should know. See, in this I will tell you that I did not know the answer, but I knew for a fact that, see, cotton. For example, Europeans had cotton from two places, or China and India were the most, because where there was a book called as Empire of Cotton or Cotton Empire. So this was the book I was reading at that time, Cotton Empire. This was about a book how cotton helped build the colonial state of Britain. This was the book. Yeah. So at that time I was reading. So I knew that yes, India and China were the main exporters of cotton to Europe in the beginning. Only after that they started exporting to India. But when this is true, this is not an answer, because cotton, why would they have, or in this question says it was brought from New World, that is South America. No, it was brought from India and China. Okay, then the next point, wheat. I happen to be anthropology is my option, so I happen to know for a fact that this place which is called as the Mesopotamia, this is the place, or the current Jerusalem, or it is called as Jerusalem, Palestine, or it is called as Levant region. Levant region is where the first wheat started. Agriculture started. This for a fact in anthropology I do study. It is called as the Natufian culture. This is a question which was asked in Anthropology 2020 paper as well. So this is where wheat came, or wheat started from here. So see, this wheat is very close to Europe. Why would something which is very close to Europe and started 10,000 years back, they would get from New World? So they did not get wheat from New World. No. So this two answer is wrong, and there is a cotton here as well. So this is wrong. So this is the answer. A is the answer. You can check the answer. So this is not, see, this is logical reasoning. This is with the help of the things you know, you make logical reasoning. Okay. And this question was actually tough for me because I did not know whether one-horned rhinoceros, this was a very tough thing for me. One-horned rhinoceros, whether it lived naturally only in India, I could not make up on that day. On that day, if you happen to see, I did not make up on that day. But this is wrong. This is wrong, and hence this is wrong. Answer between these two, actually Asiatic lions. So Asiatic lions and Gir is the only is naturally found only in India, the Gir forest. Okay, it's a very important question which you have to see in environment. And next is this again. See, adada sonna, from in the previous video, if you have seen, from 8:30 a.m. in the morning to 8:45 till the prelims 9 o'clock, or on the day of prelims, I would see the map. In that map I will see all these rivers and stuff, and in that if you happen to see, or without that also, you will know that yes, Tiruchirappalli, and because I happening to be in Tamil Nadu, you should know Kaveri Tiruchirappalli is true. So 2 is true. So actually 2, with that we will not be able to do many things. And this I knew, or this word I knew, because Malaprabha and Gataprabha, and then it goes into, so this is I think Gataprabha and Malaprabha. There are two tributaries of Krishna. So this is Tungabhadra, and it joins into Krishna. So this is a thing which I read in geography. This I knew. Okay, but Anna Malaprabha, Gataprabha, I thought because it traverses through Karnataka. So I thought 3 was true. Okay, I thought 3 was true, and I actually picked 1, 2, 3. So see, this is how I did mistake there as well. But if you happen to see, the answer for this question is actually 1 and 2. So 3 does not come. So I picked 1, 2, 3. It's okay. We make mistakes, and the answer for this is A. Okay. And see, official poverty rates, official poverty line. See, one if for example I am going to have official poverty rate as 1,800 rupees here, 1,900 rupees here, sorry, 900 rupees here, 2,000 here, means what is the basis of this now? The rate or the living standard in the particular state. I cannot have the same poverty line in a rural area, in an urban area. Same poverty line, for example, in Bangalore and in some village. No, in Bangalore the official or the rate of living is high. So I have to have a higher poverty line. Okay, and based on what? Based on the rate of products. This is what I have to do, right? Based on the product only, I basket of products, I build this poverty line. And it is different in urban area, different in rural area, and it varies from state to state. And why it varies? Price level vary from state to state. This is what this is a very nice, easy, logical, basic question you should have attempted. And again this also I made a mistake. Use of cirrus cloud and cloud thinning technique, injection. So I saw this word, injection of sulfate aerosol in stratosphere. Immediately I went to this option, creating the artificial rains, but this is wrong. Answer is D. Okay, that is what I through this video also I wanted to tell you that we do make mistakes, and it does happen, but our job is to clear. Okay, our job is to clear. And this is something which I did. See, this is what being, or you should be willing to write this exam. How? I'll tell you. You should not be worried about the mistakes, because see, in this next question what I applied was, see, pyrolysis in chemistry or something. If you see pyrolysis or something, it is called as splitting or something. You will do something or something related to splitting. And plasma gasification, what this means is that you are making an object. What this process is, I do not know. What gasification means, I know that some object you are making into a gas. So looking at this plasma gasification, something energy you are producing through this gas. So energy you are producing. In the option I chose, or see this, there is hydrogen fuel based automobiles. See, I am not see, this process does not signify anything related to what is the hydrogen, something related to transforming into gas, right? Hydrogen is always a gas, but this is where waste to energy conversion. This is what this process is, and D is the answer. See, D is the answer, you can check it. And this is again, see this, there is one, I keep repeating, previous year question paper. Okay, previous year question paper. Many keep asking why should someone read previous year question paper. I will show you an example now. See, this is 2019 paper. This question is there. Okay, and I will solve this question first. See, Nagarjuna Srisailam Tiger Reserve. This is not in or Agastya Malai. See, Agastya Malai is in Tamil Nadu. So how did I know Agastya Malai is in Tamil Nadu? Is because I had gone to that place which is in South India for one of my friend's marriage. Okay, so I knew that this is in geography. You would have read geography. You should have read this. Okay, and I had gone there. And the next point is, this is in South India. So Nagarjuna, this is not true. It's like a logical reason. This is not true. And next, see this Papikonda Wildlife Reserve. Papikonda is a word, it's not Tamil word, or South Indian, it is an Andhra Pradesh or Telugu related word. And This you will remove. And now you come to this question. In 2020, please check the last video. Okay, last video, which of the tiger reserve has the highest core reserve? There is a question. 4 answers have been given. Nagarjuna Srisailam is the answer. 100th question. Please look at the previous videos of 2020. This question is there. 2019, if you had seen this question paper, summa, just like looking at this question and going away, no. You have to see what these things are, right? If you have seen, if you have made a small effort to see Nagarjuna Srisailam's tiger reserve, where it is, you would have attempted 2020. Next, you go and check Papikonda. There is a question about Kaveri Reserve. Kaveri Reserve, same 2020. Kaveri Reserve, I would have made the same reasoning there also. If what are all the national parks which actually through which Kaveri traverses, something like that. I would have made a guess like if it is in Andhra Pradesh, it would not have come. Okay, so I would remove Papikonda and mark the other answers. It's in the previous video, you can see that. So if see again, if you had seen this Papikonda here, you would have marked this Kaveri there. And this is why previous year question paper becomes very important. Also, wherever you go, please look at what and all you are doing, because when I went for that marriage, I went to this Kalakada Mundandurai. So this is where I went. So somewhere in the south, this is true. See, this is in Nilgiri, somewhere in Nilgiri, so north. I did not go to the north. I went to the south for the marriage. So answer is A. Okay, so wherever you go, you think about UPSC as well. So this is like, see, this is a logical reasoning. Some species of nature is a very diverse thing. And everything is in nature. Nature la illadadu edume kediyadu. So some species kandipa maybe one, some na at least one. Okay, some na what is not zero. Idana some at least one. It is true. And if you see, I checked each one. Idu mattum I could not check. Some species of fish I knew. Yes, some fish species who are herbivorous I knew. And some species of marine mammals are herbivores. See, again, previous year question paper. In 2016, there is a question about mammal called as marine mammal called as dugong. You can go check it. When I wrote 2016, it was somewhere 96th question. I still remember that question. Dugong. I made a mistake. 1, 2, 3 I marked. Somewhere it was given as herbivorous. I thought it was not herbivorous. But when I went back to home and checked the key, I found out that dugong was a herbivorous. So when I match that here, this is true. It becomes true. So 2 and 3 becomes true. See, 2 and 3 becomes true. So either this answer or this answer, and snakes are viviparous. True. This only I had a doubt, but on the day I picked D. So D is the answer. You can check it. And this is one simple, see again, map. Okay, Chambal is here. Chambal is here. Okay, in this region, this is Chambal, and Airavati somewhere here. Airavati dolphin, how it would be naturally found in Chambal? The distance between these two is this. So this is wrong. Blue-finned mahshir, rusty spotted cat, I did not have much information on that, but I knew that Iravati is somewhere in the northeast and Chambal is somewhere in the central India. So there was no connection between Iravati. This I knew. One fact I knew, and I removed this. See this? Answer is C. So C is the answer. So C is the answer. And see again, microbeats. This is something which I did on the spot. In this answer, see, there is a logic to why UPSC asks a question. If UPSC is asking a question in 2019, it is an issue in 2019. This has been, food adulterants has been an issue since 1950. Since India became independent, it has been an important thing or many things. And this is after 1960s green revolution has been a problem. This also has been a problem since 1990s. Cosmetics have come, globalization. So all these issues have been already there. The recent issue is that marine ecosystems have been now found to have these microbeads. In Instagram and all, if you have seen some animals having this plastic cover in their head, turtles having or eaten plastic covers, so many horrible images had come recently. So what is this microbeads now? It is somewhere, or I thought this is the current issue or current event which is connected, and A is the answer. You can go check 30, A is the answer. And this question I did not know, so I marked it as leave and I went away and I did not. I tried to solve it, but as I said, I have the leverage to leave 10 question at least. 10 question, if I leave also, my cutoff clears. The logic is in previous video. Okay, one more question based video I will make someday. And again, see, remote sensing data. What is this? See, remote sensing, now you have a satellite which is monitoring everything from above. You monitor everything. You monitor chlorophyll, greenhouse, everything you will monitor. What you will not monitor in this? It's a logical thing to monitor everything. If you have something up with so much of cost, you can do anything with that. You have to have a technical capabilities for that, and everything is there, right? What is not there in technical capability? And this question is also a little logical. See, terms of percentage of forest cover. See, percentage of forest cover is not total forest cover. Percentage of forest cover means total forest cover by area. This is the thing which you should see, and from small to large they say. So in this calculation, the total forest cover can be any state. Madhya Pradesh can be, because total area is large. But other total forest cover, if it is high and area is high, this is the number will be low. But Anna Chhattisgarh, think about it, total forest cover is also high, area is low. When the denominator is low, the number or the fraction becomes high, and hence I started searching for, if you see this, or Chhattisgarh, see this is the answer. When or it can, in the sense that you can say Odisha also, but Odisha is also a little bigger state compared to Chhattisgarh. Forest cover can be high, but whether the denominator will also be high. But in Chhattisgarh only, numerator is high, denominator is low. This logical reasoning la. This is not something you make up or you think about or you get prepared from here. Logica or think panni parunga, numerator, denominator. Obviously the answer should lie here, and yes, in the answer they have given Odisha is next. Then you have to think about whether Maharashtra is the lowest or Madhya Pradesh is lowest. And if you happen to see, Madhya Pradesh happens to be less industrialized than Maharashtra. Obviously, total forest cover, numerator will be low in Maharashtra when compared to Madhya Pradesh. When numerator and size both are nearly same. Okay? Don't go into the exact number and all. Nearly same. Same. So denominator is same. Numerator is low for Maharashtra, high for Madhya Pradesh. Maharashtra is the lowest. So answer is for example 3. Sorry, C. Okay, methane hydrate. See this question, methane hydrate. It is so in sea floor, this methane hydrate nodules, something it is there in sea floor. Okay, this is what I knew. So CH4 methane. What global warming might trigger can happen. So when global warming happens, this can be liberated, and CH4 when it goes, methane when it goes to air, it is a greenhouse gas. So yes, this can happen. Large deposits of, as I told you, yes, it is below the sea. Okay, 2 is true. And methane in atmosphere oxidizes to carbon dioxide after a decade or 2. Actually, on the day I will tell you. See, when this is released, yes. Because the time period in which it is in atmosphere is relatively low. Okay, it oxidizes to CO2 now. But whether it is in a decade or 2, I was thinking on that day. I was not sure. I knew that CH4 will ultimately become CO2, but I was not sure between these two. I should have picked D, but I picked A. Okay, but answer is D. Now, something you make mistake, something you make it correct, whatever happens, cut off. Okay, and again see this. Okay, 34 is D. Okay, and it is C again. Wood is nothing but carbon. Okay, simple. Wood is carbon. When you burn carbon, you will get carbon dioxide. When you burn carbon, methane. See, both is CO2. This is CH4. Okay, this is CO2. This is CH4, and yes, sulfur dioxide also comes. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Actually, on that day, I did not know whether ozone comes. Ozone is O3. See, carbon, when you're burning, whether ozone comes, I do not know. But apparently carbon plus, because burning is O2, right? Apparently ozone also is produced because of the biomass burning. Because see, it is true, but on the day I did not know, but I picked D only because I knew this is true, this is true, this is true. There is only one answer with 1, 2, 4, and that is D. Yeah. And this is also very, see, in the, this is what I said, from 8:30 to 8:45 a.m. I would see map. I see, not only on that time. In earlier I would have prepared. On that day I would revise, because in this period it is very hard to, before going, I will make a separate video on what to do in the last hour of the prelims. I will make that. But what I am saying is that in this time it is very hard to read. So what you should do things which make you happy. So map reading or seeing pictures actually is good for your brain. Your brain, we human beings are visual creatures, visual apes. Okay, so visually if you see something colorful, it stimulates your brain as well. It is good as well. So, and you learn something as well. So if you see on the day, and on the day you should know. So and when you see, this is Red Sea. Okay, wow. And again, previous year question paper. Why you should see previous year question paper is that there is a question in 2015 saying that there was a question where they gave a list of countries in the region, including Syria and Lebanon and Jerusalem, everything, and they asked which is closer to Mediterranean. So which is closer to Mediterranean Sea is the question which was asked in 2015. If you had solved this question, you would know that Syria is not closer to Red Sea. Syria is a little above. So this is not true. So this is not true, this is not true. Answer is between these two, and in this you need not worry about 1 and 4 because already given. You should only think about whether 2 or 3 is correct. And if you happen to see Caspian Sea, Black Sea is somewhere here, Croatia is somewhere in between. Okay, and Caspian Sea now is closer to Kazakhstan. So answer is B. Actually answer is B. You can check it. This is how you solve. And 36. Okay. And in this exporter of rice, if you see, based on the size of all these 4 countries, I removed these 2 because these 2 are very small. So based on that I removed, and either China or India should be the answer. I chose on the day A, but answer is B. India happens to be the largest exporter for the last 5 years. It was an information I knew when I started solving the question on the day of the prelims. Next, and again, previous year question paper, why it is important. There is a question in 2020. You can go ask Siachen where it is, or Siachen where it is above, whether it is above or west of Gilgit or west of Askaichen or Nubra Valley. Answer is Nubra. And if you had read this 2019 question paper, you would know that yes, it is above Nubra. You would have marked 2020 correct. Even if you have marked this answer wrong in 2019, if you have made a mistake here, 2020 you could have corrected and you could have cleared. It is a step-by-step process. Everyone does not know everything. Okay, and here if you see, yes, Siachen is true, 4 is true, so answer lies between these two. And hence if you see one, if you have picked these now, one is true, either 2 or 3 you have to pick, and A or B you have to pick, but it is a tough question only. So answer on that day I was not sure, but answer is A. I knew only one fact, Nubra I knew. Okay, and see again this methyl, so again I actually applied the logic which I applied here. The microbeads question, the logic 1950 1960, when the same logic I actually applied here. I applied in the sense that preservatives, because there was a problem in Maggi, preservatives were applied on the shelf products, preservatives are more, and it was creating a problem in that time. So I thought current affairs they asked this, and hence this is the answer, but actually A is the answer. See, adha solren, one time it will work, one time it will not work, but either, let us assume two questions I have attempted, and that question I have got the mark. Okay, it is 2 mark. This question I have lost, so minus 0.66. Okay, it is actually plus 1.4 dana, plus 1. See, if I left these two questions, let us assume I have left the microbeads question and I have left this carbofuran question, means I would get a net of 0 marks. Okay, but I have attempted both. Yes, I made a mistake here, minus 0.66, but ana plus la, plus 1.4 la. This will lead me to the cutoff, right? This will actually, 0 will actually not lead me to the cutoff. You have to move towards the cutoff. Okay, this is wrong. So I made a wrong, but answer is A. Okay, again this Ramsar convention, it is mandatory for the part of the protect all. No, this is not true. Not all. It is the endangered wetlands we have to protect, and 3, as you know, is directly correct. This is true. You have to check whether this is true. Wetland rules 2010 framed by the government, recommendation, true. Okay, so you have to pick it B only. See, on the day doubt varum whether it is 2009 rules or 2010 rules. See, Tamil it will say nambika dhaan ellam. Okay, UPSC and Nambida, we have to do all these things. Yes, it can be some other year. If they have given some other year, we cannot do anything. But we cannot see every date, every rule, how to manage in your brain. You cannot dump everything inside your brain. So, but this is logical. What is wrong in that statement? It is obvious. Ramsar convention does that. So answer is B. So this is how I picked B. And so again, as the next 20 question will be seen in the next video. And if you have any more doubts, please do put the doubts in your comment section so that I can clear them as well. So if you have not liked this video, please do like it and share it, and do subscribe to this channel. Thank you.